What is up, everybody? It's Lawrence again. Okay, so I have a huge secret to tell everybody. I've never owned a pair of Air Max 1s. I have not loved the design until the most recent retros came out last year for the anniversary model. I had many chances to get both the red as well as blue colors of the Air Max 1, but for whatever reason I decided that it just wasn't for me. But the one I wanted the most was the Aqua version. And that didn't release in the United States until very recently. They actually really had a drop in Canada as well as Europe, close to the red and blue time frame when they dropped last year for the anniversary edition. 30th anniversary logo right there, where it says Nike Air, and then on the bottom it says 30th anniversary. Once you open the box, you guys have probably already, actually, before we get into the opening, on the bottom of the shoe there is a kind of caution in a gray. It's actually a little metallic, if you can see the shimmer over here. On the inside of the shoe, it says Air Max 1 Anniversary, and I think I'm a huge history person when it comes down to sneakers. While I love the design of them, I love the history of them just as much. And on the box, it says, on March 27th, 1987, something more than a shoe was born. The Air Max 1 was nothing like we'd ever seen before. Visible Air started a revolution. Over the next 30 years, it captured the imagination of dreamers and pushed the boundaries of what was possible. In 2017, that spirit is still alive. Join us as we celebrate the milestone and look forward to pushing boundaries for the next 30 years. For those that don't know, the Air Max 1 was created by Tinker Hatfield, and it was one of the first designs inspired by a building where you could basically see the inside of the building on the outside, and that really interested him. And so while there were other Air shoes that were possible in the past, so the Air Force 1 is part of that, there was never a visible air unit ever before, and so that design cue almost got him fired. And there's a lot of documentaries and stuff about Tinker Hatfield's design with the Air Max 1, but as we all know today, the world would be very different from a sneaker perspective if there was no Air Max 1 or just visible air in general. Before we get into the review, I really would appreciate if you would give me a thumbs up or at least a subscribe on the bottom of this screen. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I am close to 500 as I'm recording this video. I believe I'm about 492 or 493. For all the 490 people that have subscribed thus far, thank you very much. Hopefully by the time this video gets uploaded, I'm over 500. But either way, goal is 1,000. This is the Air Max 1 in the gray, white, and aqua colorway. And while they don't spell it out, there are definitely hints of purple on here as well. So looking at the upper of the shoe, there are many different types of panels. The first paneling that you're going to see is going to be a suede aqua upper. There is a white mesh on the toe box. On the medial and lateral side, you're going to see a gray suede panel that also kind of extends over here to the back, as well as a suede panel that is also made out of the aqua colorway on that side. Looking at the swooshes of this shoe, there is a major swoosh on this side done in aqua suede, and then there's another swoosh in the same color on that medial side. On the collar of the shoe, on the outer edge, you're going to see a nylon-based material that runs along the side, and it's shiny and it's white. Any of the retro-based sneakers have that type of material on there. Looking at the front of the shoe, you are going to see the typical flat laces. On the front of the shoe, you're also going to see a purple and aqua color done with the Nike Air symbol on there. Midsole of the shoe, you have a typical EVA outsole, which is done in rubber. In the middle, you have the first ever visible air unit designed by Tinker Hatfield. Like I said, extremely revolutionary. Not a big deal in today's terms, but historically, one of the biggest changes in what we know as sneakers today was because of this visible air unit. Looking at the bottom of the shoe, it's done in a black, white, and aqua. Towards the middle of the shoe, you are actually going to see, getting a little closer, in between the waffle pattern, you're going to see the Nike Air symbol that runs across over here on the bottom. On the insole of the shoe, you are going to see a Nike Air symbol, and the insole itself is a purple color. Within the package, there's obviously the Air Max 1, but it also comes with this Nike Air tag. And I've actually never seen this before, but it actually comes with an extra set of laces. Typically, whenever they do this, they give you a pair of laces that's a different color, but it's the same white color that comes with this. I actually can't tell if there's a difference. It might be that these are much more matte white and these are a little more shiny, but I think I'm going to keep the shiny ones on. On the back side of the shoe, and I'm starting to love the Nike Air logo much more than I ever did before. I never understood why people loved it in the past, but as more retros have come out, I've realized that I do like this Air logo much better than almost other design cues. One of the other shoes that I really love that does this as well is obviously the Nike Air 180 that also has the Nike Air symbol in the front and the back. In terms of sizing, I would definitely go with your true to size. If you ever worn an Air Max 1, go with your typical Air Max 1 size. This OG version of it is supposed to go and be the most similar colors as well as cut and construction as the original version that came out about 30 years ago. So one of the things about all kind of these OG colorways and things like that is that it's a really heavy shoe. This type of rubber specifically, as well as the midsole and outsole, is extremely heavy, and so because of that, there's a lot of weight to these shoes, despite the fact them being like walking on air. And then in terms of sizing, I would definitely go to your true to size. Whatever you typically wear in Air Maxes, I would still go with that size. Oddly, one of my favorite things about the shoe, and actually why I wanted it more than any of the other retros and colorways, is actually that purple eyelid. I really like how that looks with the purple and the contrast on the top of the shoe, and so that's actually the main reason why I love these so much. But you're not buying these shoes for the comfort, you're buying them for the retro and the status and the colorway and really the history behind it, and that's why I have them. And that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, definitely hit the subscribe button and like button below. Otherwise, we're done with that review, and until next time, this is the Air Max 1 30th Anniversary Edition, done in the aqua, gray, and white colorway. Until next time, peace.